Hey guys, Dork31 here with another video, and this one is episode 7 of my NBA 2K16 MyPark series. And in this episode, as you can see, we're on the 2-on-2 courts in Sunset. It's just me and a random brown shirt one. He joined me. I figured I'd play with him because a lot of people, before he joined me, a lot of people were hopping off the spots right as he joined them. If you guys play NBA, you guys play Park, you guys know brown shirts are not the most loved people out there. And I always gave them a chance. Usually they'll perform decent. If they actually pass around and actually try to get an open shot, they're not too bad. But after this video, I'm sure you guys will find out why I am no longer playing with brown shirts, and hopefully you guys understand why after this video is concluded. Just keep watching the gameplay. You'll see why I just got done playing, and I'm still very angry. I'm gonna try to hide it for this video, but I'm still very heated. But with that being said, this video I want to talk about the Golden State Warriors and Kevin Durant, and if I think they will succeed. Now that seems basically like a no-brainer question with starting lineup with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green. It's just going to be a fantastic team, one of the biggest super teams we've experienced since the Miami Heat, of course. Now with that being said, the problem I have to really talk about right now is their bench. Their bench is nothing right now. They have no, as you can see right here, he's not taking at all any good shot. I'm watching this footage as I'm recording this, and it's still getting me very heated. Just keep watching, you'll see. But as I was saying, the bench for the Golden State Warriors right now consists of, and the Golden State Warriors bench is Andre Iguodala, fantastic players, you know, Sean Livingston, James McAdoo, Kevin Looney, Ian Clark, Damian Jones, Patrick McCall, David West, and Zach Pachulia. Now that is okay. I mean, it's not the best lineup, of course, on the bench. They have a lot of issues, especially after last year. They had a fantastic bench. Everyone worked together. It was just a very good operated system, especially with Andrew Bogut on the team, and you had Andre Iguodala coming off the bench, and you had Harrison Barnes. You just had a very, very diverse amount of players, and you had Festus Ezeli, and they all worked very, very well together. It was a fantastic team. Anytime you go 73-9, you did something right. Now they basically dropped about a good amount of players this offseason to acquire superstar Kevin Durant, which of course is an amazing, amazing player. You cannot go wrong with having Kevin Durant on your team. But I believe that's going to create a lot of misfortunes for the team, especially if Kevin Durant gets hurt. They're going to have Andre Iguodala, of course, come in his place. But then your bench isn't really going to do nothing, and that's a big part of the NBA. And of course, as you know, last year the Warriors' slogan was strength in numbers. Now, I believe they still are going to use that slogan, strength in numbers, but they really took down a lot of their numbers. They took down a lot of the big players, a lot of the big-time role players, and a lot of players, you might not hear these players putting up huge numbers, but a lot of players do a lot of things off the ball you wouldn't expect. Just the way they set screens, the way they get open, the way their defense is played. A lot of players on the Warriors were very, very good, and their teammate chemistry all combined was one hell of a team. Now, with that being said, losing those players, and it's not like they couldn't win a championship. Last year, they lost the championship to the Cleveland Cavaliers, which I'm a Cavaliers fan, of course. I was very happy during that finals game. But they did lose Bo getting an injury. They did lose Draymond Green off suspension. If that didn't happen, who knows who would have been champion. I'm not going to say, oh, they don't deserve it. The Cavaliers 110% deserve that championship. No matter what happened, they're still the champions, and that was the way, the finals was played out. It was an amazing finals to watch. But no one really knows if Draymond Green would have stayed, did not, kick LeBron in the nuts, of course, or if he didn't, if Bogut didn't get injured, who would have known who would have won the championship? And if the Golden State Warriors would have won it, they were two-time champions, which is a very, very well possibility you can actually still call them a two-time champion team because it very well could have happened. Now, that being said, they go off and, get rid of most of their players, and winning 2 championships in the NBA is not an easy task. So they already had a good team. They took all their good players basically out. Bogut, Harrison Barnes, Ezeli. They lost a lot of good players for Kevin Durant. Now, I do agree with the decision. If you have to get Kevin Durant and you have the choice, you go get Kevin Durant. That's not an option because he is the top 3 player in this league, no doubt. But with that also being said, you did lose a lot of role players and a lot of big players that contributed so much to this team. You guys are not really going to realize it. Because when Kevin Durant gets tired after playing, 30 minutes straight, and then Steph starts to get tired, and then you got McAdoo coming out. He's one of the starting bench players right now. You're not going to have a good team. You're going to get blown when your bench comes out. And that's definitely not going to be a good teammate chemistry-wise team. They're going to have to do a lot of stuff this year to really learn everyone's play style because they did change a lot of stuff. I mean, their starting 5 didn't really change except Bogut, of course. But they also did get Kevin Durant. You can't not forget to mention him. But that's going to be a good team nonetheless, of course. They're going to be a winning team, no doubt. They're going to have a winning record, and they're going to make a push for the championship. That's without being said. But I don't really know if they have all it takes to be a championship team. They did lose. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of role players, a lot of contributions, and and Steph Curry is a shooter, as you know. Thompson a shooter. Durant a shooter. Draymond Green can hit shots like no one else. You wouldn't expect a power forward to be that good of a shooter, and he really does bring a lot to the table with his shooting ability. Now that being said, Kevin Durant loves to touch the ball. And that's why he hated playing with Russell. Russell Westbrook loved to touch the ball, and they had a lot of heated moments together when Durant wanted the ball. Russell Westbrook won the ball, especially in clutch moments. They both wanted their turn to shoot the ball, and that's probably why Durant mostly left. That and Russell Westbrook not knowing if he's leaving next year. Now, with that being said, Steph Curry is not much different from Russell Westbrook. He loves to take the ball. He thrives off the system they had. And as you can see, without Bogut, without Draymond Green, he struggled hardcore last year. Steph Curry's not like LeBron. LeBron can go to any team and make them a winning team. He is a franchise player. Steph Curry is a good player. He's an amazing player. He's an amazing shooter, and he thrives off a good system. Everyone knows that. So if you take that good system away and all those illegal picks from Draymond Green per se, and you just take take that whole team away that really made Steph thrive, I think he's not going to do as well as he, of course, did last year. Now, with that being said, he's going to lose a lot of his shots to Kevin Durant. But if you guys recall, last year during the regular season, Steph Curry did not miss a lot of shots. So, I mean, of course, you're going to have Durant hitting him also, but it's going to create a lot of teammate chemistry problems. And I'm sure you guys agree with me. I know a lot of Golden State Warriors fans will probably be like, oh, no, we're going to be a championship team easy. This is going to be a dominant team. But there's a lot that goes into a basketball team that you wouldn't expect. Now, with that being said, I'm not saying they're going to have a losing record. The conclusion of this video, I'm not saying they're going to be a losing team. They're going to be a top 3 team in the West, no doubt. But I don't know if they can take off. I don't know if they can take off to the finals run and actually win the finals. I'm not sure. They're most likely the suited team to do it, of course, but I don't know if they can beat the Cavs. I don't know what's going to happen next year because the Cavs all are getting along. They're going to have a whole nother season to play together. They didn't really lose anybody important. But that's really my conclusion on this. What do you guys think? Don't hate me for saying it, but I don't believe the Warriors are going to be as powerful as a lot of people are saying. There's going to be a lot of issues you guys do not expect right now just looking at paper, but that's not really going to gel well together in my opinion. But thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next video. See you guys later.